Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i kontynuujemy The Books on Unwritten Tales. Moi drodzy, udało nam się zdobyć 2 kryształy oraz lusterko. Mamy jeszcze w ekwipunku wędkę. Obstawiam, że tym lusterkiem będziemy musieli zrobić coś z trolem, być może go oślepić. W każdym bądź razie musimy uratować Eve i Wilbura. W takim razie nie pozostaje nam nic innego jak wydostać się na zewnątrz. Przeskocz na drugą stronę. Okidoki. No dobra, mamy tutaj trolla, który pilnuje naszych przyjaciół. Teoretycznie próbowałem tych elementów użyć na nim, ale nic się nie wydarzyło. Spróbuję lusterka.
Hey you, troll! That's my cue. That's made him angry, but he's not exactly hurt.
To go rozłościło niestety, nic z tego, czyli muszę wykombinować coś innego. Okej. To może być grubsza rozkminka.
Are those amateurs actually going to get themselves hammered by a sorcerer and a mountain troll? Sad. Sad.
Czy będę mógł w jakiś sposób z nimi porozmawiać, cokolwiek tutaj zrobić? Chyba że ja to lusterko muszę użyć z wędką. Nie mogę tego zrobić. Albo na czymś to użyć. No nie. Oślep trolla lusterkiem. Ale to już próbowaliśmy przed chwileczką wykonać i tak naprawdę, no nic to nie podziałało. Tak szukam tutaj jakichś klikalnych elementów.
If I dazzle him again, I'd better be damned sure it's going to help me move on. The next time he's going to get really angry.
Czyli muszę się dowiedzieć, że coś osiągnę. Spójrz na Wilbura i Eve.
Are those amateurs actually going to get themselves hammered by a sorcerer? Sad.
Czy ja będę mógł z nimi porozmawiać? No chyba nie. Ogólnie tak, jakie ja mam tutaj punkty interaktywne? Tu coś mam. Teoretycznie. Coś powinno tutaj leżeć.
Not as long as the troll might see me.
A, dopóki troll mnie zobaczy, tak? No dobra. Być może faktycznie nie mam jeszcze jakiegoś elementu w ekwipunku. Przeskocz na drugą stronę. Tak się przejdę po całej okolicy i zobaczę, jakie są punkty interaktywne. Może coś gdzieś, coś będę mógł jeszcze zabrać. Tu są drzwi zamknięte. Spójrz na uchwyt.
It looks to me like I could put those... Alternatively, I could just leave the door shut, grab the crystals, and go and treat...
No tak, my te drzwi zamknęliśmy. Z tego względu, że tam jest ten zielony stwór. Spójrz na drzwi.
I'd say that it was the temple's builders that worshipped this monstrosity. I bet they sacrificed gold and jewels by the boxload.
Czyli jednak w tym miejscu niczego nie ma, co bym mógł zabrać.
Not much use as a fishing rod, but the line could be helpful. It's a few meters...
Lina może mi się do czegoś przydać. Nie mogę liny połączyć z lusterkiem. Okej, no dobra. Czyli wychodzi na to, że jednak coś muszę zrobić na zewnątrz. No bo czy jest sens chodzenia w dół? Nie wiem. Być może nie.
I'm not climbing around down there anymore, at least not with...
No właśnie, na pewno nie bez dobrego powodu, czyli w dół już tak czy inaczej zejść nie mogę. Czyli wychodzi na to, że muszę wykombinować coś na zewnątrz. Może tą linę faktycznie będę mógł gdzieś tutaj użyć.
I'm not...
O, a teraz mogę z nimi porozmawiać.
Perhaps the pair of them can distract the troll.
Hey, you troll, you! You're as unintelligent as a... well, a troll!
Ivo?
You're stupid even for a troll.
Maybe you shouldn't...
If your club had woodworm, it would make it cleverer than you.
She doesn't mean it, right, Ivo?
I doubt that I could use that thing as a weapon. Too heavy, too cumbersome.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Or
I
would it be
doubt that I
better
could-
if I grunted? Is it true that trolls don't have any short-term memory? Oh, and something else. Is it true that trolls don't have any short-term memory?
Well, I think you're quite nice, really.
Hey, you, troll! Come on, I'll free you and we're out of here.
We can't go yet. We still have to find the treasure.
No treasure is worth that. Don't you know who that fat little guy is? And who his mother is?
I know, and if you don't help us, I'll drop his mother a tiny hint as to who hurt her little darling.
You... What?
Get the ship ready for departure. Wilbur and I'll get the treasure and we'll be back in a second.
I will get the ship ready, and as soon as it's ready, I will depart, with or without you two.
But Captain Nate!
You know as well as I do that you can't simply run away and hide. You trap Mortroga's son.
I'm done for.
Only the Archmage can protect you, and he wants the treasure, so wait here. Let's go.
Wow! Almost a little eerie.
Let's do it. Let's carry on and get us some treasure.
What kind of monster do you think the statue represents?
I hardly think that's relevant.
Maybe so. Oh! Ivo,
Hmm?
it's dark. I'm not really good with the dark.
Then you should sort out some light. I can't help at the moment.
Okay.
Powracamy do Wilbura i Eve. Znajdujemy się w tajemniczej komnacie, w tajemniczym pokoju, ale jest tutaj mega ciemno. Widzę, że mamy kilka elementów interaktywnych, które mogę się przyjrzeć. I prawdopodobnie gram teraz Wilburem. Zbadaj to miejsce.
Oh, that's a thing. Something metallic. Here's some kind of thick, rough cloth and rubber. No idea what it is. This thing's too big and heavy to move, and it doesn't look like there are any loose parts.
Okej, zbadaj ciemność w tym miejscu.
Whoa! Ghosts or something like that. Or some kind of cloth. A cape maybe. No help to me anyway.
Duchy na pewno nie, bo duchy nie są materialne, więc raczej Wilburze nie mógłbyś ich dotknąć. Zbadaj tą rzecz.
Wow. Warm and soft. Like a bag of warm fat.
That's me.
Why are you so soft? You're anything but fat.
Those are not my ribs.
Oh.
Would you kindly get your hands off me now?
Sorry.
Wilbur prawdopodobnie Eve złapał za tyłek bądź cycka.
That's Ivo.
And there's absolutely no reason for groping her again.
Okej, spróbuj tutaj.
Something cold. Made of metal, I think. Like a sphere with round protrusions. Some part of this thing are made of glass, it seems.
O,
It's quite heavy, but it's hollow. There's an opening on one side, so it's a kind of container.
wziąłem jakiś pojemnik do ekwipunku, wygląda jak latarka.
Something hard, wooden, bones maybe? Living skeletons that...
Perhaps it's just simply wood.
Or that.
Pomacaj tutaj.
Something liquid, yeah? I'd love to be able to say it's water, but it stinks horribly.
Ogólnie cały czas słychać, jakby się coś przelewało.
A stinky liquid of some sort. Smells tangy and caustic.
Może jakieś kwasy żołądkowe? Może my w ogóle jesteśmy gdzieś w żołądku?
Some sort of container made out of metal and glass. It's empty.
Może do tego pojemniku będę mógł nabrać tego płynu.
I filled the container with that stinky liquid.
No właśnie. Tu widzę, że jest jakieś pudło.
Wow! A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper and it's a box. Got it!
Coś zabrałem.
The box is full of little packages.
Jakieś meduzy.
And the packages are full of dried square things. Feels like cubes of dried grass.
Są tutaj suszone meduzy.
It smells a bit like it did in sea stone, like sea ocean. It's so familiar. I know what they are. Dried jelly glowfish. Jelly glowfish are always shipped dried in small boxes.
Did you just lick the jelly glowfish?
No?
Then how do you know what jelly glowfish taste like?
Well, that's my business.
A może tą meduzę muszę wrzucić do pojemnika?
I'll put the container down here and put a jelly glowfish in it. Ivo,
Yeah?
I don't think that was a passage.
You don't say. Good work.
I think we should get out of here. Fast.
Not without us getting what we came for.
You mean...
Absolutely. The artifact of divine fate. It isn't just being guarded by the monster, it's in the monster. Let's get it.
Dobra, widzę, że będę mógł się teraz przełączać między postaciami. Będę mógł grać albo Wilburem, albo Eve. I mogę zbadać walizkę.
A lovely suitcase filled with all sorts of expensive clothes. Lace, silk, long johns. Only the best. These clothes don't fit me. Too bad, really. Because sometimes it gets a touch breezy under my mage robes.
Myślałem, że coś będę mógł z niej zabrać. Spójrz na kostium do nurkowania.
I know what these are. They let you breathe underwater. Grandad used to use these while fastening bombs to the bottom of orc ships. Unfortunately, the fuses kept going out.
Mogę porozmawiać z Eve. Spójrz na świecące meduzy w hełmie. Tu też mamy jakiś podwieszony worek. Gramofon. Kurde, fajne skarby tutaj są.
I'm happy she's finally letting me help. It's probably best I don't talk to her, otherwise she might change her mind.
Dobra, widzę, że mogę Wilburem wejść do beczki.
Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but I'd still need a paddle. I can hardly row with my hands.
Może wiosło będę mógł znaleźć Eve. Ona jest wyższa, czyli teoretycznie wyżej sięgnie gdziekolwiek.
A suitcase with human clothes. Too fine to be an adventurer's. Perhaps a merchant ship ran aground on the rocks out there and it belonged to one of the passengers. I would never, ever wear anything like this.
Okej.
That's it.
Great! Now it's my turn!
Let's try and think of something else for you.
Pomysłowa Eve. Spójrz na deskę.
A wooden board. It's about a meter long and one end runs to a point.
No, ta deska by mogła posłużyć za wiosło. Spójrz na róg.
I've seen something like that once before. It's a kind of musical instrument. The wild men of the mountains use something like that. Doesn't work.
Coś na tym rogu będę mógł użyć.
Oh, the smell coming out of that hole is abominable. It appears to be some sort of drain.
Mogę tam wejść.
As if.
Albo wilbur, bo jest mniejszy.
The chest seems to be blocking this hole in the wall. Perhaps it's being sucked in tight. I can't get it out. It's been sucked in tight.
Czyli będę potrzebował wilbura, tak czy inaczej.
That's something Nomi. That means that it's dangerous and highly unlikely that it'll have any useful purpose at all.
No dobra, przekażmy wilburowi deskę.
Here, take it.
Thanks.
Okej.
There's no longer room for Ivo in the barrel, but I should be able to reach the other side with dry feet.
Czyli wychodzi na to, że dwóch postaci nie mogę przeprowadzić na drugą stronę. Chyba że znajdę jakiś inny sposób. Ale dobra, wilbur jest mały, więc wejdzie do tego otworu.
Ugh, that stinks. Like, you know, something really bad. I'm not climbing into a hole like that. Somebody else can do that.
No, it's okay, Wilbur, you do it.
But, don't elves have a better sense of direction?
You're much smaller than me, so you can squeeze your way through a narrow passage.
But
Get on with it. You want to be a hero, don't you? I would have leapt at the chance if someone had asked me.
All right.
Weź krzemień, zapal pochodnie, weź drewnianą pokrywę,
A barrel lid.
weź drogocenny kamień.
Oh, a music puzzle.
Zagraj od tyłu melodię na czaszkowych organach.
Wow, a ghostly apparition in the mirror. I need help.
This will help you.
Weź linę.
A strong rope in good condition. Time to head back. But how? I get it.
Rzuć kamień na drugą stronę piły.
And how was it?
The usual.
Dobra, co my mamy w ekwipunku? Mamy linę, mamy drewniane wieko i wiosło. Może to wieko będę mógł użyć na beczce.
That wouldn't help. Ivo and I still wouldn't be able to get to the other side together.
A, rozumiem. Już wiem, jak będę mógł obie postaci przeprowadzić na drugą stronę.
My dad gave my mum one of those. You put a slate on this round plate and then carefully lower the needle onto the slate. And then you hear the sound of a needle scratching across the slate. Terrible noise, which is then amplified using that pipe there. That thing is too unwieldy for me. I'll only take the scratch loudener.
O, wziąłem tubę.
A truly gorgeous piece of technology. Naturally, it was a hit in gnome society. After all, it does make noise. But I kind of wish it would make other noises.
I nic już przy gramofonie zrobić nie mogę. No dobra. Plan jest taki, żeby wejść do beczki, przepłynąć na drugą stronę, zamknąć wieko od beczki, my będziemy schowani w środku, a Eve po prostu w taki sam sposób przedostanie się na drugą stronę jak poprzednim razem.
Look what I found, Ivo!
Oh, I've got an idea. Crawl into the barrel, will you?
Okay. Are you sure this is safe? Oh! Never again.
At least we're both on this side now.
No, jesteśmy po drugiej stronie i mam 2 elementy. Być może ten wzmacniacz będę mógł użyć na rogu. I pozostała mi lina.
I can't reach.
Ale i pewnie już sięgnie.
There you are.
Thanks.
Tylko jeszcze nie wiem, po co ten wzmacniacz włożyliśmy do tego rogu.
I'll tie the rope to the handle.
I zapewne drugi koniec też bym musiał gdzieś przywiązać.
Doesn't work.
To nie działa, zadmij wróg. Może Wilbur to musi zrobić. Nic się nie wydarzyło.
Looks like a giant horn. Maybe the giants made them.
Chyba, że coś jeszcze bym musiał na tym użyć, ale co, skoro już tutaj tak naprawdę niczego więcej nie ma. No i dlaczego tą linę przywiązaliśmy do ziemi?
We can do it together.
If you think so.
Yoo-hoo!
Appears that we've done our big friend a big favor with this.
No dobra, zobaczmy, co znajdziemy w skrzyni.
This is so exciting! The chest contains the artifact that could decide the course of the entire war.
The chest won't be that easy to unlock. We'll need to break it open. Perhaps we could freeze it and...
It doesn't always have to be so complicated. I can't get it open.
Looks like a complicated lock. I suggest that we ask Captain Bonnet. Perhaps he can deal with it.
I'm sure he can. But first we have to get out of here.
Przeszukaj skrzynię.
There's something else inside. Grandad once woke me up with something like that for a whole week. He had his mind set on making a combat swimmer out of me and yelled at me every morning with it.
Okej. Czy ja coś wziąłem? Weź tubę. Kolejną.
What are you doing there?
Maybe I can communicate with the monster.
That's never gonna work. We're surrounded by tons of flesh and blubber.
Yes, but the sound of the horn is amplified, then re-amplified until it's about, 1,000 times as loud in the end.
Physical humbug. Obviously.
I must have eaten something bad.
Did you hear that? It can talk. Hello?
Who's there?
Ja, Bóg, twoje sumienie. Mam na imię Wilbur, jestem poszukiwaczem przygód.
Me. Who is me?
Bóg.
I'm a god.
And what do you want?
Wypuść nas, złóż ofiarę swojemu Bogu.
You should sacrifice something to me.
Why should I?
Because I am all-knowing and all-powerful.
Why should a sacrifice from me mean anything if you're omnipotent?
Because, then I will be assured that you really adore me.
You're omniscient, you already know.
Well,
Who are you really?
Twoje sumienie.
I'm your, conscience.
That can't be right. I'm a monster without a conscience.
Then, maybe I'm your stomach.
My stomach can speak? What do you want?
Jesteś głodny? Oczy chce oczu.
I want to see something of the world too. I want eyes.
That won't be so readily possible. And anyway, what is there to see in this cave? The same old walls for thousands of years.
You are 1,000 years old.
You should know that. You were with me down here the whole time and were grumbling. Who are you really?
Mam na imię Wilbur, jestem poszukiwaczem przygód.
We're two adventurers trapped in your stomach.
Really? I'm sorry.
Would you let us out?
No, I don't get my hands on food very often.
But there's no meat on us at all. I was as thin as a toothpick, and I weigh less than a sheep.
Better than nothing.
Come on! We pried that chest from that gap in your stomach.
Which chest?
The chest that was plugging up the hole. It looked painful.
I don't know what you did, but I'm feeling better than I have in 100 years. Thank you.
So will you let us go?
All right then. But perhaps you could lure a few ships here, or a whale or two.
We'll see. Goodbye.
I thought that monster was really nice. Perhaps we really could send a ship or two.
You are sometimes so strange.
But if we...
What the?
Surprise, my pretty one!
But... Captain Nate!
Have you been working with them all this time?
Oh no, my dear, it's just that I happen to know which buttons to press with people like our human friend.
What did he promise you?
Our lives, mine in particular, and the treasure. All of it, except for one item which he wants to select.
I can imagine. Wilbur, don't hand over the artifact of divine fate, understood?
Understood.
The
artifact of divine fate. Unlimited power.
Go away! I'm a mighty battle mage.
Sure you are.
Nate, you can't allow this to happen!
He'll focus on his own affairs. That's what you should have done, too. You... Ah!
Take the artifact to safety!
No! Ah!
How could you do that?
I've saved your necks. Well, yours at
You
least.
freed the sorcerer, all because you wanted treasure.
Do you seriously believe I thought for 1 second that Munkus would give us a treasure hoard? I made a deal with Munkus because it was the one small chance we had of getting out of there in one piece. Don't you get it? They would have pursued us and made our lives hell. And sooner or later we'd have fallen into their hands. No treasure's worth that.
Do you think anyone anywhere will have a quiet life if that falls into Motroga's hands?
I really didn't know. Hey! Hey, little guy, where are you going? Fine, just go. And next time, just tell me what it's... Wilbur!
He's waking up.
Ah!
Nice and calm now. You're safe here, where zombies...
Wow, zombie? Moje ciało smakuje okropnie i właściwie nie mam żadnego mózgu. Moi drodzy, mamy rozdział 4, który zwie się przezabawnie Dzicz. W każdym bądź razie trafiliśmy do portalu i przedostaliśmy się do nowej lokacji. Znajdujemy się, no właśnie do końca nie wiem gdzie. Wow.
Whoa!
You see, he hates us. He's afraid of us. And that's why he hates us. Our committee still has a lot of work to do.
Haha.
Wah!
Pull yourself together. We won't hurt you. We are the committee for the humane treatment of the undead.
We're trying to improve the bad reputation that the undead have amongst the living.
And amongst the dead.
Because no one seems to like us.
Where is Wilbur? There was a trap and a shadow.
That was me. I knocked you down. You banged your head on a rock. Please forgive me. I don't really have this body under control yet.
Why did you knock me over? What's happened to Wilbur?
He probably saved your neck.
The chief orc from the camp set that trap. If it caught you both, then it wouldn't only be your little friend who's in trouble.
Wilbur's in an orc camp? Oh man, and it's my fault?
How do you mean?
Well...
Tell us, boy. As you can see, we've been blaming ourselves for this mess.
All right. My name is Nate. I was in Seastone by the Western Ocean. Then along comes this little gnome and... And wham! Everything goes black. Then I wake up and there you are.
You deceived him?
You were only interested in saving your own neck.
Well, it's not exactly like that. Shades of grey.
You should be wearing this pillory.
I've lived with pirates, cutthroats, but never, never.
Now just hold it right there. Maybe I did behave just a tiny little bit narcissistically.
You sold your friends down the river because you hoped it would help you get out of the whole thing in one piece? No. You have to get Wilbur out of there, and you have to free the elf.
I know, you're right. And I have to get the artifact to safety too.
I will help you if you meant that seriously. My name is Gulliver. You can find me up in my workshop. Come on, body.
No chcąc nie chcąc musimy uratować Wilbura. Porozmawiaj z topielicą.
Isn't it a lovely day today? My finely tuned intuition is telling me you might have some troubles.
Oh, the trauma! The pain!
Oh, woman stuff? Or proper pain, like physical?
No! 1,000 times worse than that!
Miałaś wypadek podczas pływania?
Looks like she shouldn't have gone into that deep water without her water wings.
It wasn't an accident. I wanted to kill myself.
It almost worked.
No powiem tak, śmierć przez utopienie, kurde no, nie chciałbym tak zginąć. Już widziałem tyle tupielców w swoim życiu, że no nie, jakoś nie umiem sobie tego wyobrazić. Idziesz pod wodę i tak naprawdę dusisz się wodą, nie możesz oddychać. I jesteś jeszcze świadomy przez 10 sekund. Gdzie cię boli?
Oh well, sweetheart, it's not all bad. Tell your Uncle Nate what's wrong.
Don't make fun of me!
Would I?
You men are so insensitive. Only he wasn't. He understood me.
Who is he?
Maximilian. My Maximilian. Oh, the most beautiful man who ever walked under the stars.
Yes, and then?
Gone. He is gone.
And that's why you wanted to kill yourself?
We were engaged. Maximilian and I were to be married. It was heavenly. I
the rich daughter of a mithril merchant, and he...
Get to the tragic bit, please.
I gave him chestfuls of gold and all my jewelry as a token of my love. He was going to use it to arrange the most beautiful wedding ever.
Ah, the con man hoofed it.
He did not hoof it! Something must have happened to him. He must have been held. Perhaps someone kidnapped him. And now he is languishing away in some tower and...
He hoofed it.
He will come back! And we will be reunited like two lovers on...
And why have you chosen to ruin the atmosphere in this particular crypt?
This is the resting place of his forebears. I will wait with his ancestors until I receive news from him.
Sounds logical. Well, it can't last that much longer.
I know.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going.
O matko, trudne sprawy.
In there lies one of the ancestors of our watery corpse's fiancé. A tomb like that would have cost a fortune. The dead guy's family must have been loaded. Perhaps that's why she cries so much.
No może dlatego wydziwia.
The stone carving of the knight is very detailed, masterful. You can see every detail from the blackhead.
Dobra, z tym sarkofagiem nic zrobić nie mogę. Z kolejnym pewnie też nic nie będę mógł zrobić.
The stone carving of the knight is very detailed, masterful. You can see every detail from the blackhead on his nose to the seal on his ring. There's a piece of clothing hanging out of the sarcophagus. Looks like leather.
O,
I hope there's no one hanging on to it.
coś wziąłem. Kawałek skóry.
A scrap of leather, smaller than the palm of my hand.
Pytanie, czy skóry takiej z materiału, czy skóry z człowieka? Spójrz na urny.
A few dust-covered urns, most of them decorated with coats of arms. A double-headed eagle, a badger eating a snake. There's a king's head in orange and blue. And here, a green W in a lozenge. None of which means a thing to me.
Może to będzie miało jakieś znaczenie, te herby.
They mean nothing to me. I guess they must...
Może coś będę szukał, jakiegoś nagrobka albo coś. I te herby mi w tym pomogą. Dobra, chyba nic więcej już stąd zabrać nie będę mógł. Wow. Porozmawiaj z Gulliverem.
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Dokąd orkowie zabrali Wilbura?
Is Wilbur okay? Where have the orcs taken him, and what are they going to do with him?
They've taken him into their camp. That much is clear, but I don't know what they're going to do to him. Could be rather unsavory.
You mean...
Put it like this. If you're concerned about the little one's life, you may soon have one worry less.
Najwyraźniej twoje ciało nie robi tego, co mu każesz, prawda?
Does your body maybe act a little kooky?
No, it doesn't. My body isn't finished yet. Or do you mean the old one? The rotten one in the ground?
I, meant that one there.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not mine, just borrowed.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I brakuje zdecydowanie szyi. Czyje to ciało?
Whose body is that then?
Esther's.
And who is Esther?
No idea. Don't know her. But this is her body. She's helping me until I got mine back. Then we're both going to look for her head.
Esther.
Exactly.
Czyli ma ciało kobiety. Skąd wziąłeś to ciało?
How did you get to know each other, you and Esther's body?
For many years, I was in a grave out there. I chewed my way out of the coffin after my old body gave up the ghost. Then I saw this body outside, stumbling about, headless, knocking over gravestones, running into walls. I thought to myself, this is a sign.
Co właściwie tam budujesz?
And what you're making there, that's supposed to become your new body?
Exactly. Isn't it excellent?
Yes. Yes, it's, X something.
Unfortunately, the construction drags along a bit. I'll tell you one thing. Never ask a headless zombie to replace your arms if you want to build precision machinery.
I'll make a note of it. What's new?
Czy to ciągłe zawodzenie topielicy cię nie drażni?
Doesn't all that wailing from that failed swimmer down there really get on your nerves?
Steady on. The young lady is suffering great distress. And she lets it out. Day in, day out. For hours on end.
So what's the story with her missing lover?
He jilted her, cold as ice, raked in her gold, and enjoys a sweet life somewhere down south.
She seems to think differently.
The good woman isn't really in touch with reality. She still believes everything will be resolved one day. She's waiting for him to appear or send her a letter. Anything at all.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Don't let me stop you.
Spójrz na kapiącą świeczkę. Dobra, mamy też szefa zombie i kilka innych elementów, którym będziemy mogli się bliżej przyjrzeć. Ale moi drodzy, zrobimy to w kolejnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że ten wam się podobał. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia. Hej!